Wait till you see the mega load of truth the Most High just downloaded onto my lap on this fine Shabbat day. I want to say Shabbat Shalom to you. I'm in Shalom. But the world, anyone who hasn't found their rest, they may believe they're living in Shalom, in peace, but they're not. And let me show you why that is. Let me show you what the Most High gave to me today in His Word. It's groundbreaking, revolutionizing. It's our way to our deliverance. It is our deliverance. I'm not sure if you've ever seen this statue before called Water's Soul. Now, I seen it because I seen this video here by many fishers, and I don't agree with pretty much anything he says. He's still stuck in quite a bit of delusion himself, like that statue. But this is why we have to understand that we must take the precious from the worthless. We must be willing, we must be able to watch or look into something. For example, what I found because I watched this video and I understood that a lot of what he was saying was wrong and he was in error, but I can't talk to him. It's just a video. But there was a couple things that I was led to from watching his video. So I put up, most people can't put up with hearing something from someone who stuttered or if they messed up or something. They think it's that they're not going to find any truth out of that person or from that source, but they're wrong. I found that this guy was talking about Water's Soul, and he drawed the connection of Psalm 69, and he showed that that's why this statue's named Water's Soul, because he went to Psalm 69. And this is just a picture from its Wikipedia. It says it depicts a woman with closed eyes holding a finger to her lips in a state of silent contemplation and self-reflection. It's 24 meters tall, 80 feet tall, and it sets right here in New Jersey on the coast, on the East Coast, and it looks directly east, holding its finger to its mouth. If you draw the arrow directly east, you would come directly to right there. Now, that guy, like I was saying, that guy, he made he's seen that the reason they named that statue was because of Psalm 69 right here, where it says in verse 1, "Save me, O my Most High, for waters have come up to my neck." He realized that, but why he's not seeing the full picture is because he isn't getting the context. He's reading about 3 verses out of this 69, and that's it. So he's not seeing. He's saying that the people aren't seeing the bigger picture, but what he's not understanding is he's not seeing the bigger picture. And I'm going to prove that to you right here in the Word. The Most High is going to prove that to you. They put that statue there in 2020. Why do you think that statue's there? It's in white. It's a woman saying shh, and she's aiming right at Israel. You're going to find out. You're going to see why they named it Water's Soul. He's right about the 69 connection. For waters have come up to my neck. And this is going to blow your mind when you get a load of what the Most High has shown me here today in His Word. Watch and see. I have sunk in deep mud, and there is no place to stand. I have come into deep waters, and the floods overflow me. I am worn out from my crying. My throat is dry. My eyes grow dim as I wait for my mighty Most High. Those who hate me without a cause are more than the hairs of my head. They are mighty who would destroy me, my lying enemies. What I did not steal, I restored. Oh, my Most High, you yourself know my foolishness, and my guilt has not been hidden from you. Let not those who wait for you, O Master Yahuwah of hosts, be ashamed because of me. Let not those who seek you be humbled because of me, O my Most High of Yasharal. Because I have borne reproach for your sake, shame has covered my face. I have become a stranger to my brothers and a foreigner to my mother's children. So right now, you might be thinking that this is David, who in Psalm 69 is saying what we're reading right now. You think David, like I always did, like a lot of people did, they figure whoever wrote the Psalms is saying, I have become a stranger to my brothers and a foreigner to my mother's children. But in reality, who that statue represents is who's speaking right now. That's what's so magnificent about this message I have to share with you today. Open your ears, turn your ears on, and open your eyes, and get a load of this amazing truth. Wait till you see what I got to show you. Because our door for your house has eaten me up, and the reproaches of those who reproach you have fallen on me. And I wept in my being with fasting, and it became my reproach. And when I put on sackcloth, I became a proverb to them. They who sit in the gate talk about me, and I am the song of the drunkards. The song of the drunkards. You should know what our song is. It's the song of Moses and of the Lamb. It's the renewed song of renewed Yerushalayim, the place where the Most High placed His name. So the trap, the snare, it is the song of the drunkards. But as for me, my prayer is to you, O Yahuwah, at an acceptable time. At an acceptable time. O my Most High, in the greatness of your loving commitment, answer me in the truth of your deliverance. At an acceptable time, answer me in the truth of your deliverance. Rescue me out of the mire. That's why she sunk into her neck, that statue. And let me not sink. Let me be rescued from those who hate me and out of the deep waters. Let not a flood of waters overflow me, nor let the deep swallow me up, nor let the pit shut its mouth on me. There's the pit of the deep. Answer me, O Yahuwah, for your loving commitment is good. According to the greatness of your compassion, turn to me. What's she talking about? What is she talking about? And do not hide your face from your servant, for I am in distress. Answer me speedily. Draw near to my being, redeem it, ransom me because of my enemies. You yourself know my reproach and my shame and my confusion. My confusion, remember, we learned in 2nd Esdras, the land is in confusion. My adversaries are all before you. Reproach has broken my heart, and I am sick. I looked for sympathy, but there was none, and for comforters, but I found none. And that's the case. No one realizes where the real Yerushalayim is. There's no sympathy for her. No one's wanting to comfort her. And they gave me gall for my food, and for my thirst they gave me vinegar to drink. Now you might dismiss what I'm saying about Yerushalayim and say, no, this is talking about Messiah. Well, the Messiah is the truth. He's the way, He's the life, He's the Lamb. Yes, it's all the same. Let their table before them become a snare and a trap to those at ease. Let their eyes be darkened so as not to see, and make their loins shake continually. All words are always necessary. Their loins shake continually. That is letting you know what we're talking about here. Okay, Messiah did that which is continual. He came to Jerusalem on the Passover, and he died for it. That's the table. The table that's inexhaustible of the Most High's. That's a feast of his knowledge, of his righteousness. That involves returning home, doing that which is continual. And you're going to see he uses the word continual over and over here in the next chapter or so. He's letting you know to come back and do that which is continual. That's why that woman, that statue is there. The water's soul. And she's aiming at Israel. Pour out your wrath upon them, and let your burning displeasure overtake them. Let their encampments be deserted. Let no one dwell in their tents. For they persecute him whom you have stricken, and talk about the pain of those you have wounded. Add crookedness to their crookedness, and let them not enter into your righteousness. Let them be blotted out of the book of the living, and not be written with the righteous. The book of the living. I've been telling you, the Most High's been telling you, that if you ain't in the land, if you ain't doing that which is continual, you're not in the book of the living. You're in the book of the dead. You're in the valley of the dry bones. But I am poor and in pain. Let your deliverance, O my Most High, set me up on high. I praise the name of my mighty Most High with a song. Hard in the song, and I make him great with thanksgiving. And this pleases Yahuwah more than an ox, a bull with horns and hoofs. The humble shall see, they rejoice who seek, you who seek the mighty Most High, and your hearts live. You have to humble yourself, walk humbly, if you want to see this truth. For Yahuwah hears the poor, and he shall not despise his captives. Let the heavens and the earth praise him, the seas and all that moves in them. The reason he said, let the heavens and the earth praise him, he's talking about the land being hidden and the truth of the true land coming to light. For the mighty Most High shall save Sion and build the cities of Yehuda, and they shall dwell there and possess it, and the seed of his servants inherit it, and those who love him, his name, dwell in it. O my mighty Most High, deliver me. Hasten to my help, O Yahuwah. Let those who seek my life be ashamed and abashed. Let those who are desiring my evil be turned back and humiliated. Let those who say, aha, aha, be turned back because of their shame. Let all those who seek you rejoice and be glad in you. And let those who love your deliverance always say, let the mighty Most High be made great. But I am poor and needy. Hasten to me, O my Most High. You are my help and my deliverer. O Yahuwah, do not delay. In you, O Yahuwah, I have taken refuge. Let me never be ashamed. In your righteousness, deliver and rescue me. Incline your ear to me and save me. How are we rescued in his righteousness? His righteousness includes, and it is not righteousness without it. It has to include doing that which is continual. That's your salvation. That's how you are rescued. That's your escape from death, is you do that which is continual. Look, be to me a rock to dwell in, the dwelling place, to go into continually. You have given the command to save me. Boom. There you go. Our strength has been commanded to us. And it's doing that which is continual over and over. The Most High is on repeat. He's repeated that same command over and over from the front of the book to the back of the book. And all the other books they took out of the book. It's all saying the same thing. Rescue me, O my mighty Most High, out of the hand of the wrong, the house of the wrong, those who got it wrong. out of the hand of the unrighteous and cruel. For you are my expectation, Master Yahuwah, my trust from my youth, my trust from my youth. We knew to trust him and follow the path, follow the pillar of fire by night and the cloud by day, to go to the land flowing with milk and honey, to our inheritance, to the place he placed his name, the place he searched out for us to have as an inheritance. That's been our trust from our youth, and we must return to that, because that's the only expectation. The expectation of anyone who doesn't return is death. Upon you I have leaned from my birth. You took me out of my mother's womb. My praise is continually of you. He's saying the word continually and continual for a specific, all necessary, strategic reason. You must do that which is continual. I have become as a wanderer to many, but you are my strong refuge, a wanderer, a sojourner. My mouth is filled with your praise, your splendor all the day. Do not cast me off in the time of old age. When my strength fails, do not forsake me. When my strength fails, our strength has been commanded to do that which is continual. So you can see how the strength of the world, of the believers, has failed them right now. And the time, that appointed time that this is talking about is the time that we're in right now. The strength, our strength as Yasharal, as the children of the Most High, as the inhabitants, it's failed us. And the only strength we have in order to survive can only be found in Yerushalayim. For my enemies have spoken against me, and those who watch for my life have taken counsel together, saying, the Most High has forsaken him. Pursue and take him, for there is no one to deliver. O my Most High, do not be far from me. O my Most High, hasten to my help. Let those who are adversaries of my life be ashamed, consumed. Let those who seek my evil be covered with reproach and confusion. But I continually wait, and shall praise you more and more. My mouth recounts your righteousness, your deliverance all the day. Though I do not know their numbers, you couldn't count them. I come in the might of the Master Yahuwah. I make mention of your righteousness, yours alone. The mighty Most High, you have taught me from my youth, and to this day I declare your wonders. You have taught me, and we've learned from the beginning to do that which is continual. And also when I am old and gray, O my Most High, do not forsake me until I declare your strength to a generation, your might to all those who are to come. For your righteousness, O my Most High, is very high. You have done great deeds. Great deeds. O my mighty Most High, who is like you? You who have shown me great and evil distresses, revive me again and bring me up again from the depths of the earth. You increase my greatness and comfort me on every side. Also with the lyre I praise you for your trustworthiness. O my mighty Most High, I sing to you with the lyre, O set apart one of Yasharal. My lips shout for joy when I sing to you, even my being which you have redeemed. My tongue too utters your righteousness all day long. For those who have been seeking me, my evil, have been put to shame, have become abashed. O my mighty Most High, give the sovereign your right ruling and your righteousness to the son of a sovereign. Let him rule your people with righteousness and your poor with right ruling. Let the mountains bring peace to the people and the hills by righteousness. That's the only peace you're going to find today or any day, is in the mountains of Utah. And matter of fact, Utah means the people of the mountains. Yahudah. That's why they say, when they say Yahuwah of hosts, Sevaot, he's the one at the house of the city of revelry, and that's where we return. When it says El Shaddai, it means of the mountaintops, the mountain of salvation, of safety. Let him rightly rule the poor of the people, save the children of the needy, and crush the oppressor. Crush the oppressor. The image of the beast is the oppressor. Let them fear you with the sun shining, and before the moon in all generations. Wink, wink. The sun is shining the light on the true location. Let him come down like rain upon the mown grass, like showers watering the earth. Let the righteous flourish in his days with plenty of peace till the moon is no more. Till you don't need the light of the moon and the sun to shine the true dwelling place to you. Let those dwelling in the desert bow before him, and his enemies lick the dust. Let the sovereigns of Tarshish and of the isles bring presents. There's those gifts, those presents, coming to the throne. The sovereigns of Sheba and Saba offer gifts, and let all sovereigns bow down before him. All nations serve him. For he delivers the needy when he cries, and the poor who has no helper. He spares the poor and needy, and he saves the lives of the needy. He redeems their life from oppression and from violence, and their blood is precious in his eyes. And he shall live, and the gold of Sheba be given to him, and prayer be made for him continually. Let him be blessed all day long. Let there be plenty of grain in the earth, on the top of the mountains. Let its fruit wave like Lebanon, and those of the city flourish like grass of the earth. Boom. Let his name be forever, his name continue before the sun, and let them bless themselves in him. Let all nations call him blessed. Blessed be Yahuwah, the mighty most high, the mightiest most high of Yasharal. He alone is doing wonders. And ain't this a wonder? Just imagine. I know you can't believe this is true, but just humor me for a minute. Just pretend that this is true, that the real place, our dwelling place, has been hidden from us, and the world, the enemy, has give us a counterfeit in order to destroy us as a snare. And you live in America, you live in Rhode Island or Florida or California or something, and you find this truth, and you can come home, and it's what the word's talking about. It's what people have prophesied about. It's what everything's been leading up to. It's the climax, that you come home and you come to Mount Zion and you're accepted into the kingdom. Just imagine how amazing of a saga it is to do this. There's nothing else to talk about. There's nothing else anyone needs to do right now except this. They need to come in and be blessed coming in and do that which is continual, to see his wonders. And blessed be his esteemed name forever, and let all the earth be filled with his esteem. Yes, sir, yes, sir. The prayers of David, the son of Jesse, are ended. Now watch this. We got to get Micah 5. I read 3 and 4 last video. Check this out. And it's going to confirm everything we just read. Now you are raided, O daughter of raiders. A siege has been laid against us. They strike the judge of Yasharal with the rod on the cheek, the measuring rod. We just read how back in chapter 4, we're supposed to let the rod heal us. And it's talking about finding the set apart place. In that clip in Teleberean, at the end of my video, Teleberean, at the very end, I show a couple clips of the show Twin Peaks, and it's saying that this guy named Carl Rod, he gets heartbroken over seeing people going into the city to sell blood just so they can eat. And he helps them out. Carl Rod helps them so they don't have to sell their blood just to eat. We've been struck with the rod. But now it's time to let the rod heal us. It's time to understand the measurements of the Hakal. Understand that we have to return. But you, Bethlehem Ephrathah, you who are little among the clans of Yehuda, out of you shall come forth to me the one to become ruler in Yasharal, and his coming forth are of old from everlasting. That's that king. Therefore he shall give them up until the time that she who is in labor has given birth. She who is in labor. That's the reason that statue, the water soul, exists. That's what it's talking about. And the remnant of his brothers return to the children of Yasharal, and he shall stand and shepherd in the strength of Yahuwah. What's in the strength? It's doing that which is continual. That's where our strength is. In the excellency of the name of Yahuwah, his mighty most high, and they shall dwell, you see. And for at that time he shall be great to the ends of the earth. That truth will be to the ends of the earth. And this shall be peace. When Ashur comes into our land, and when he treads in our palaces, we shall raise against him 7 shepherds and 8 leaders of men. 56. And they shall shepherd the land of Ashur with the sword, and the land of Nimrod at its entrances. All words are all necessary. The reason he said Nimrod and not Babylon is because the Tower of Babylon was in Montreal at the Louis Babel Ecological Reserve. So that's the land of Nimrod, of the original Babylon. Now Babylon is in the Middle East. That's why he uses the name Nimrod. The land of Ashur, the land of Nimrod, is America, out there on the East Coast. The land of Yasharal is right here where I am, in Jerusalem and Samaria, the real cities. And he shall deliver us from Ashur when he comes into our land, when he treads within our borders. And the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many peoples. That's what's happening right now. Everyone out there, they're scattered all through the 4 corners of the earth. But they have become awake to a lot of the Babylonian paganry and all they want to return to doing the feast days and the name of the Most High, and not be speaking names of blasphemy and all these things. But what they can't see, and it's the greatest, it's the climax, it's the reward. They can't see the reward of sitting right here on their lap. These people who live in Georgia, Tennessee, Missouri, they're right here. They're within 1,000 miles, a day's drive of coming to the actual place where he placed his name. And it's a checkpoint for you. When you cross through that gate, if you were playing a video game, the reward, eternal life in the kingdom, if there was a coin for it, when you pass through this gate and get here and realize this is it would be, if you were playing a video game, it would go cha-ching, and you would have received the reward of sitting down in the kingdom with the Most High. And it's right here. And these people that are out here, the remnant of Jacob, they can't see it, but they need to see it. That's why you need to share this message and look into this. This is what it's all about. Which do not wait for man, nor delay for the sons of men. And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the nations, in the midst of many peoples, like a lion among the beasts of a forest. Just imagine all those people who are like lions, who are out here preaching the good news, the Torah. Imagine what they're going to be like when we all come home and pass through that checkpoint, through the gate, cha-ching. And we're all here, unified in unification. It's over for the rest of the world. Like a young lion among flocks of sheep, who, if he passes through, shall both tread down and shall tear, and there is no one to deliver. Boom. Mufasa style. That's what it's going to be. Let your hand be lifted up against your adversaries, and all your enemies be cut off. That's what you have to do. Your hand lifted up is your foot and going in the right direction. Not turning your back on Hezekiah, but your face, letting his face shine upon you, walking your way back to the place of your origin. And it shall be in that day, declares Yahuwah, that I shall cut off your horses out of your midst, and I shall destroy your chariots, and I shall cut off the cities of your land, and I shall pull down all your strongholds, and I shall cut off witchcrafts out of your hand, and let you have no magicians, and I shall cut off your carved images and your pillars from your midst, so that you no longer bow down to the work of your hands. Now you notice he's using the word cut off. I shall cut off, I shall cut off. Well, where have we heard that? You should know. He said, if you come in and you come out, you do that which is continual, and you walk according to his righteousness, to his Torah, his instructions, you'll be blessed coming in, blessed going out. You'll never be cut off. But if you don't do that, you're going to be cut off. This is him letting you know that everything outside the city is going to be cut off. If whoever it is not blessing themselves coming in and coming out, if they're not doing that, they're cut off. That's our salvation, our refuge, our rescue, our deliverance is when we pass through the gates. Literally, physically, and spiritually, everything. You have to bring your being in as a gift, as a present, bringing an offering to the Most High. Killing yourself to Babylon, dying to the Messiah, into the truth, being baptized into the truth, and being baptized by fire in the city. That's why the Passover lamb is roasted in the city. You have to be baptized by both water and fire. You have to walk the walk, not just talk the talk. And you have to enter into the gates for real. And I shall pluck your Asherim out of your midst. That's all that Babylon paganry stuff. And I shall destroy your cities, and I shall take vengeance in wrath and rage on the nations who did not obey. Who did not obey. If you don't obey to come home at the appointed times to your true home, you're cut off. You have met your demise, your destruction. But if you do obey and you follow the Lamb and do that which is continual, you'll enter into your rest and your reward. Checkmate.